Welcome back to the channel, guys. So behind me, we have our trailer hooked up. Where could we be going? Going on a little adventure today. We got our nice 30-foot pull behind hooked up to the old dually, and we're going on an adventure to Daleville, Alabama. Daleville. So it's got to be a cool place if it's called Daleville. But we're heading to Daleville, Alabama. Got a deal on a truck. Don't want to pass it up. So we're gonna go check it out. It's about a 6-hour drive. We're gonna get to ripping. Hopefully it's all good when we get there. It's a good deal. I can get this thing, get it back to Florida, be ready to rip. So we are hooked, we are ready. We about to hop on the road and go for a little drive. We'll see y'all when we get there. Welcome to Alabama, home of Forrest Gump. Been a while since I've seen him around here, but we just got to Alabama. Been driving now for, I don't know, what's it been, six hours, give or take. So we're almost there. It's just in Alabama. Going to a little town called Daleville. From what I hear, they do it for Dale here every single day. I mean, why else would you call your town Daleville? Or Dale was pretty selfish and named the town after him. But we're going to Daleville, Alabama. Check it out. You guys are going to be excited because I'm super excited for this project. It's been something I want to do for a long time and put on the channel, and this was feasible. I'll explain everything when we get there. But for the rest of the trip, we ripping. We'll see you in Alabama. All right, we just made the drive. We're here in Dale County, Daleville, Dale County Diesel here. Chris, my boy Jared at Kill Devil Diesel. You guys remember him from being a part of the Burnout truck build. He was a huge part in that. They got the engine for us. They actually still have the engine right now. So kind of been waiting on that to get back. I know it's gonna be a while, so I was like, man, it's time for me to really do what I wanna do and put a Duramax together. So I reached out, posted something online, and Michael that works for Jared reached out. He said, hey man, I think Jared's got a truck. It's over in Alabama. Actually, he told me Louisiana first, and I was like, that's a ride. And then he's like, and then come to find out it's in Alabama. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I've been talking to them, and the deal was right. It's a 2-wheel drive, not a 4-wheel drive. I was trying to get a 4-wheel drive, but I have everything to convert it. So Chris here, I've been talking to Chris. I've been bothering him quite a bit. He owns a shop, and I'm just like, because you know we had to drive up here. It's a little bit of a drive. So he said this thing's a ripper, right? It's got a fully built motor, like ready to rip. Yeah, right. It needs a little bit of work. Okay, it's kind of diamond in the rough, but I promise you, it'll be good. So we're gonna kill the tow rig, go back here, check this thing out. Tapping noise that went away. Yeah. So it's got, so the truck came in here, it's got blown head gaskets.
It came in for blown head gaskets, an old farm truck.
Yeah, yeah. So basically the cost to fix it and what the truck is, it just really wasn't feasible. So he ended up with it, Jared ended up with it, now I ended up with it. So And here it's been, how long has it been sitting?
We're getting close to a year.
Okay, close to a year. That's not horrible. I've had trucks sit in my yard way longer. That's not...
Some of these have been longer than that.
There she is.
These are in it.
I like it. Not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about the orange, but I think that's really just clay up here. It's got like a little bit of surface rust, clay, whatever.
But there's something about
But
the dirt down here that gets on everything and stains.
yeah, we get a truck from Alabama and it's just like orange underneath. So oh, you're good. So it's a 06, 07. Shoo! Looks stock. I mean, bone stock.
Bone stock.
Does it just blow coolant out of the reservoir, or is it
Straight out. And you can see it. It looks pretty rough. I don't think there's even anything.
like if you fire it up, it would probably just literally? I've had them like that. I've had, and it's weird. The ones I've had do that have all been LBZs.
Really?
Yeah, it's just weird that. And I was lucky to mill the heads, and I didn't have to, because one of them was mine that I bought from a guy, same deal.
Yep.
And he's like, it's just not feasible to fix it, and so I got it from him. And I mean, it literally would like just blow it out of the thing. So that's pretty
They
cool.
drove it here like that though.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
We see some stuff in this industry.
Yeah,
People
I
just.
couldn't believe they wanted to let it go to junk, but I get it not trying to fix it. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. It's a two-wheel drive. It's just not a, you know, it's to them, they probably had it since new or close to it. So. So guys, we got an LBZ engine here, 2006, 6-speed Allison transmission. And I mean, the truck, it's all there. And I really wanted a stock truck so I can start with a stock truck and build it from there so we can do a good build on the channel. So the whole idea behind this, I wanted to get something where I've been a Duramax guy at heart all my life. Fords break a lot more, so I work on a lot of Fords. So I'm a Ford guy, but I like them all. I love the Fords, I love the Dodges, I love them all. But between us, the Duramax has always been my deal. And I used to have, you know, back in the day, some pretty decently fast trucks and stuff like that, and just kind of got out of it because trying to keep up back then was just insane. But a little bit different position now, and what we can do with this thing for the channel is, my goal now is basically going to be to build this thing up. Right now it's a two-wheel drive bone stock truck. Obviously needs some work. I looked into getting maybe even just a used engine, which wasn't terribly priced, and then take this engine out and build it over time, something like that. Or you know, just kind of putting the options out there. But this was, I wanted a single cab, wanted a 4x4, but two-wheel drive will work. Like I said, I got everything to convert it over. We're gonna obviously put a cage in it. It's gonna get set up. It's gonna be right. So pretty cool. We get it from basically just been chilling. So. Not a nice steel bumper on the back. Gosh dang, that thing's, I mean, that's a good bumper. It's like a ranch hand, isn't it? Yeah. So came all the way up here. Seemed like it was worth it. Less than a day's drive. We're gonna turn and burn and drive straight back. But well, let's hear it run. How many miles are on this thing? It's got about 270,000. I mean, fires right up. Oh yeah, you hear a little bit of a, it almost sounds like a glow plug or something might even, doesn't really matter. She makes a little bit of noise. I'm not stressing it. So, but like I said guys, we're either gonna take it apart and fix this one or vice versa, go grab another engine. So, I think it'll run, I mean, it's gonna lock up, right? yeah, so we're good. So yeah, you said it kind of hydro locked and stuff sometimes, and yeah, cool. But the body looks straight. I mean, no rust, which is awesome. So everything, rockers are really good. Everything looks good. It's just dirty, and it's got that Alabama clay underneath her. Bone stock exhaust system. You don't see that very often in Florida. So, all right guys, we're gonna get this thing moved, loaded up on the trailer, and head back to Florida with it. Shoo! Feel right at home. This thing's gonna be a ripper, dude. I love it. All right guys, so it's loaded up. We're about to head back to Florida. This is gonna open up a lot of doors for us, something I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm super excited about that. Drag and drive events, stuff like that we're gonna be able to do now. So fired up, got the tow rig hooked up. Dale County Diesel, Daleville, Alabama, guys. I mean, who would have thought? They do it for Dale every day around here. That's what he said. So anyways, guys, thank you again. We're gonna head back to Florida, get this thing back to the shop, get under the knife, and I think in about a month we might have an event to go to. Keep you guys updated on that. Thank you for watching the Jay Diesel channel. We'll see you next time.